I would mess around with like the little apps on the iPad, and I'll just like sample sounds, let it run through, play, let the TV play, and take snippets of what I've heard that was like kind of I guess I guess that stuck out to me the most, and then I'll start working on beats. But I would never save them because I always think they're like horrible. Does that happen to you?
Yes, of course, my dude. That's actually one of my talking points, bro. And I love everything that receives just flowing because we're touching on a lot. And that part that I was like, yo, I'll let you know when I'll edit it out, bro. I think we crossed that, we crossed that part already, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, of course that happens. There's so much work that I've disposed of, man, that I wish I would have kept. Whether it's music, um, art, whatever, especially since I was a kid and stuff, man, just to see how a person, develop.
Right, right.
And yeah, I was trust, man. I think that's the artist, the plight of every artist, man, is just I'm literally fighting to hold on to work still to this day. Like I
Yeah,
don't
right.
I don't like it. Away with you. You know,
Yep, gone.
you know, and that happens plenty of times, bro. But I wish I would have held on to a lot, man. I really wish I would have did, man. But yeah, going the whole music thing, bro. I wanted to ask you too. The well, not really ask you, just mention the just being present, man. Like in the lab, man, in the studio, man. It really counts for a lot, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah, no,
yeah, no, I was just gonna say, just being present. That's basically how I learned,
yeah,
picked up drawing, basically anything else. And
exactly. Same here.
yeah, I wanted to ask, when did you start drawing?
I started drawing when I was like, I guess five or six. Like my
Damn.
first early signs of drawing was Power Rangers. Like, I wanted to draw a Power Ranger. My oldest brother, he did art as well, and he was drawing Power Rangers, and I saw that, and I was like, I want to draw a Power Ranger. I love Power Rangers, and he's like, oh, I was like, can you draw me this? And he was like, no, no, I'm drawing that, and then it went from Power Rangers to Dragon Ball, and then I that's when I couldn't stop drawing, and I was drawing things like Spawn. When the movie came out, I'm like breaking down each scene of that movie, rewinding and going back and drawing, pausing it to the point where I broke the VCR, got
Yo,
my ass whooped for that. Like,
yo, go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
and and my mom was like, "Yo, what the
She don't
fuck?"
know whether to be mad at you because the VCR broken or proud of you because of the banging ass art you just produced.
It was like Forrest Gump meets Rain Man, where art.
That's crazy. Yo, what's bananas is that yeah, Oh my god, man, five is just that. I guess that number, bro. That's around the time I started drawing too. Some of my
Yeah,
earliest memories, yeah. And that's crazy. I hear you saying Power Rangers, man. Back then it was like Thundercats. You know what I'm saying? That's what I had.
Thundercats.
I'm
Yep.
an '80s baby. I forgot that you were '90s
Right.
baby.
No, I was born. Yeah, I would be a '90s kid because I
Yeah,
was born in
early.
'88. I'm in the cusp.
Oh, my bad. No, I thought you were right.
No,
Yeah, nah, man. '90s is '90s. Let's get it right, baby.
I mean, no, I'm still in the cusp. I have the best of both worlds. Like, I was able to know what Thundercats was,
Hmm.
but I'm also very familiar with, you know, X-Men, the animated series, Batman the animated series, when like it actually when it came out. You
Hmm.
know what I mean?
Major.
Like, and it's crazy how my memory works because I even remember getting like the little Batmobiles from McDonald's. I had to be like
Yo,
one or two.
all right. The reason why I'm laughing, bro, because it's crazy, bro. There's so many parallels, bro. It sounds like you're telling me my life, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the whole. Go ahead, bro. This crazy. I'm just I guess thoroughly glad to be sharing a moment with you, bro.
but but yeah,
Right.
like I'll tell my brother, like, you'd be surprised what I actually remember. I remember how the the commercial for the Happy Meal was. It's just crazy how, like, like my memory of that is just like, so I knew that I could hang on to like certain memories in my head, and I will always try to remember what I saw last and draw that out. I guess I was one of those kids. Like, if anything worse would have happened to me, I'd have been telling it in a book. I'm knocking on wood, and
Yes.
and I'm not trying to, like, I'm not trying to make fun of anyone who actually is dealing with those sort of things, but
Not at all.
truthfully, like, I'm actually grateful that I was born around this time. You know, a lot of people are like, yo, I feel like I belong in a different time. Who doesn't? But for me, I'm like, yo, I am so grateful to be born at the best time around. There's so much great stuff happened. A lot of groundbreaking stuff happened in between the 80s and 90s, and people take that for granted all the time. And that's why I love going back to playing Super NES and looking at the Game Boy and flipping it open, and then all you hear is that cling sound.
Oh my
And
God. Yeah, hey,
and
go ahead.
you know, and if the cartridge is not on correctly, you'll see like a black bar letting you know that you have done fucked up. Take the
Yeah.
cartridge out, blow on it, and put it back in. Like that's our era, and I think that's like the best part.